everybody always tells you, aren't you scared? It's dangerous. And I'm just like, no, not really. I mean, yes, it is dangerous, but any job's dangerous, really, if you think about it. But it's more or less if you have a passion for it, then it's not really like a job. It's more like a calling to me. And I don't know how to explain it. I just really love this job. I really do. It's awesome. You actually help a lot of people. You help more people than anything, really. I mean, you're there on people's worst day of their lives. I like that sometimes, you know, I can be people's shoulders to cry on, you know, when they need somebody, and it just feels good. When I was younger, I had a run-in with a female officer. She inspired me, actually. I really wish to this day I can get a hold of her, but she lives in a different state. I lived in Florida for a few years. I'm from Indiana, but we moved to Florida when I was younger, and we stayed out there for a couple years, and then we came back. But while in that time that we were out there, there was a female officer. Her name was Lori. I cannot remember their last name. I really wish I could get a hold of her just to tell her thank you, because she doesn't realize the impression that she left on me. But she actually inspired me to be a police officer, because my family, you know, I don't come from money. You know, we didn't have a lot of money growing up. And my family, she helped my family pretty much, is what it was, you know. I mean, my mom at the time, she was a single mother, and she was raising us. I have a lot of siblings. But she was raising us, and she was a single mother at the time. And during that time period, Lori, which is the officer, she was a school resource officer. She knew of our situation. So she actually got together her department, and she helped my family out along the lines of clothing, food. I mean, she really did a lot for my family, and I wish I could just call her and say thank you. I hope that I can reach out one day, you know, and touch the hearts of other children who are looking into the field of law enforcement, to show them the positivity of it all. That's really what one of my goals is like, just really trying to make a good impression on the youth. It really warms my heart when little girls are like, Mom, look, it's a girl cop. As silly as that sounds, you know, but it really warms my heart, because it's like, yeah, you see women in law enforcement, but you don't see a lot of women in law enforcement, you know. You see more men than anything, really, in law enforcement. So, like, whenever I see those girls, you know, they're like, oh, I want to be a cop. I'm like, really? And I tell them, you know, to go for it and stuff. County, Paul 582, Signal 27.
582.
We'll be on US 30 in Taft. It'll be an Indiana truck plate, Tom King 491, Mary Ocean Day. It'll be a Dodge 4x4. Oh, am I getting a pursuit, guys?
Hi.
Whenever we stop somebody, we go ahead and check, make sure that their driver's license is valid, and we make sure that they are not serial killers or anything crazy. There's really a lot to take into consideration when you do this job. You know, you put this uniform on, you go out there, you do the best job that you can do, and then by the grace of God, you go home to your family, you know. So, like, I don't know, I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to back up this unit. I back up other units too. That's what we do. County, Paul 582.
582.
I'll be out on 93rd Court and Van Buren Street with the Crown Point unit. Can you start me an agency exit this case, please? County, Paul 582. I'll be en route to Harrison Street too. I'm a ways out. I honestly, I feel like we have not to be, you know, biased or anything, but I think we got the coolest police department around.
Nice.